So, let's get down to business. New campaign, Mortal Empires this time.
I fight for the greater good.
And, Christ, it's Mortal Empires, so there is a shitload to choose from, but I don't even have them all either. Look, there's plus 11 downloadable content. Christ. That's my boy, Grandma. You have my axe. You have my axe. I definitely want to do a campaign as him at some point. Either him or Belagar. Because they have a pretty interesting start point, the Clan Angrand. And they have those ghost ancestor characters as well, which is kind of interesting, but yeah. There's Grimgor. First proper campaign I did was as Grimgor, and it was hard. It was hard as balls. Because I spent most of it just getting my ass kicked by the dwarves.
I'll take Sigma.
But we're going to be playing vampires. Yes, we are. And we're not going to be playing as Manfred. We're not going to be playing as Heimlich Kemmler. Although he's quite fun. We're going to be playing as Vlad.
Of darkness.
Vlad, the OG von Carstein, who is inexplicably alive again in this timeline for some reason. But he's great. Vlad the Lad. There we go. He starts with Felbats, Blood Knights. Blood Knights are good. And Vargeists.
The true
Honestly, Manfred's Vargulf is probably better, but whatever. And Isabella, who is Vlad's wife, she starts with Crypt Ghouls, and Black Knights, which is even worse, unfortunately, but
Vlad von Carstein.
we'll be recruiting both in this campaign anyway, so we'll have Vlad and Izzy, but we're going to start with Vlad, because he's just got bad stuff. But, let's see, he starts with 1 Blood Kiss, access to a unique building in Castle Drakenhof, plus 10% campaign movement range all characters, he has Siege Attacker apparently, Undying Love, plus 15 to melee attack and melee defense when Vlad and Isabella are reinforcing each other, and all units in Vlad von Carstein's army receive Vanguard deployment. All of them receive Vanguard deployment, holy shit, that's pretty good. So yeah, you have improved battle prowess when reinforcing each other, raised dead, yeah. Varied unit roster with flying units, monsters, and expendable undead troops. And from what I've heard, vampire counts are pretty darn good in this game, mostly because they have incredibly good magic. So I don't know if Vlad is actually a magician. I don't know if Vlad's a wizard. Manfred is. But we'll find out one way or the other. Campaign normal, battle normal, sure. I like playing on normal like a filthy casual. So, let's go. It is a time of woe for those that suffer the curse of living, as the 2 most powerful of the von Carsteins have been resurrected. Yet for once they are not at war with each other, as yet. But the night is very definitely still young. Both Vlad and Manfred vie for possession of Castle Drakenhof, so now the Midnight Aristocracy's reign of terror is doubled. First, Sylvania will be secured, with the mortal lands to swiftly follow. Vlad gets Lore of Vampires. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the good one. That's the good one. That's the one you want. Yeah, enjoy the loading screen, folks, because there's going to be a few. And it's not going to be short. Because I don't have an SSD. I do like Manfred as a character, but like I don't like him as a person. Vlad is just, I mean, Manfred's just like he's a little backstabbing bastard. He's just the worst, but he's great at it, so Yeah, artwork's not bad. Not as good as the Lizard Man one, though, with the amazing, super happy skink. I'll miss him. I'll miss that happy skink. But yes, Manfred. Manfred. What a guy. He's basically the guy responsible for the end times actually happening. To be fair. Like, on multiple levels, too. Like, he was a naughty boy. But I suppose he gets the last laugh, really, because he survived the end times as well, so... And Vlad did not yet, anyway. I'm still convinced that Vlad will make a comeback at some point. But it'll be in a weird new form. But like how Marathi is half Snake Lady in Age of Sigmar now. Do I have a preferred faction? Oh, it's so hard to pick one, man. I don't think I do have a preferred faction. It's difficult. It's difficult to choose. I love Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings are very cool. Tomb Kings are very cool. Lizard Men are awesome. Vampire Counts are fun. Malekith is like, yeah, he's called Malarion now. Like, he's proper, like, ascended to godhood now. He's a weird looking fella nowadays. He's sort of a big demony beast monstery thing. Kind of rules over the realm of shadows. Wood Elves? I've never played as Wood Elves ever in this game before. Not even once. I played against them and they tore me to pieces. In a custom skirmish battle.
Glory to you, Vlad, first of the von Carstein line. Though you are again ascendant, your rightful home, Castle Drakenhof, is kept from you by Manfred. And there are yet more who would see you undone. The Templehof brood control the lands to the north, as far as the River Ster. They defy your hegemony as the first and greatest of the vampire counts. Raise the undead hosts, take their lands, and burn their crypts for this insolence. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out. Greatness runs throughout the von Carstein bloodline, my lord. Your greatness. You are the master of Sylvania, of all unliving, and soon the world.
Well, hey. All right. Cool beans. Okie dokie. There's Castle Drakenhof over there. Manfred's currently in control of that. We shall have to remedy that situation. And Isabella is available as for recruitment as a legendary lord immediately as soon as we start the game, which is lovely. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 2 different settlements. Cool. It'll give us some dark magic, which looks like that's dark magic is our currency in this campaign instead of gold. So that's all right. I feel like how Chaos have favor instead of gold. Total War Warhammer 3 will be in the fantasy universe. Yep. It won't be Age of Sigmar. I wouldn't say no to a Age of Sigmar Total War, admittedly. I just think it would be difficult to do, though, because Age of Sigmar is... The things that make Age of Sigmar a good tabletop game are also things that make it hard to make a video game of it. because its realms are ridiculously huge and most of it is deliberately not, like, cartographed. And that makes it difficult to do a Total War campaign with a map on. So, my wish list for Total Warhammer 3 is basically as follows. Number 1, Kislev. I want Kislev in the game as an actual faction with their bear cavalry and stuff. Number 2, Neferata. I want Neferata in the game. She's one of my favorite characters from fantasy, and she's not in the fucking game, and it annoys me. I want Neferata in the game. Number 3, Chaos Dwarves. Number 4, Chaos Demons. And just an overhaul of Chaos in general, because playing as Chaos with Archaon is just a pain in the dick. It's just not a very fun campaign at all. It's okay to start with, but it just becomes a slog later on. It's just not fun. I really want them to redo Chaos in a big way for the third game, because Chaos should be one of the most awesome, fun factions in the game, but they're just not at the moment. What's number 5? I'm sure there was number 5. Nagash. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Nagash in the game. If we're gonna have Kroak, and we're gonna have bloody fully powered up Sword of Cain, Widowmaker, Tyrion in the game, we might as well have Nagash while we're at it as well. I mean, Nagash is a weird one because, like, on the battlefield, he's perfectly doable in this game. He would be very OP in the way that Kroak's OP, but the one issue with Nagash is that basically the problem with Nagash is that if left uninterrupted, Nagash can conduct a ritual which will destroy every living thing in the world. He'll kill every single living person in the world with a secret super ritual thing. So it's hard to balance that, really. I think that would just have to be his kind of end campaign goal, is to complete his ritual and actually kill everybody. But yeah, those are kind of my 5 things that I would like: Kislev, Neferata, Chaos Dwarves, Chaos Demons, Nagash. So,
King of Darkness.
bloody hell, you've got a lot of bats, Vlad. I don't know why you've got so many bats. Bats are not very good. We're gonna need to fix that. Alright, let's see, what can we build here? Cursed Fields. That's a basic income building, we are going to want that. Wait, no, that's a resource. That's a resource, that's different. Okay, where's our basic income building? It's this thing, the gibbet. Gives us income and public order. Okay, and what do we got currently here? Sinister Copse and Abyssal Wood, which gives us Vargeists and Vargulf. But if you've got Vampire Crypts. Okay, what else can we get? Cemetery, which gives us Skeleton Warriors and Zombies. Defiled Cairn, which gives us Black Knights. What can you currently recruit? Vargeists, Direwolves, Fellbats, Vargulf. But except you kind of can't recruit Vargulf because you don't have Vampire Crypts, but hey. How good are the Vargeists? Terrible defense, pretty good attack. Decent weapon strength. Okay, so they don't look too bad. He needs the bats. It's part of his aesthetic, don't you know? He's an artiste. Okay, and we've got Raised Dead as well. Ah, okay, right. Yeah, raised units from the dead buried in this region, so we can get skeletons via this as well. And zombies. Okie dokie. cost and upkeep. So we do pay upkeep, unlike Tomb Kings. So just raise them immediately. That's not bad. And who are we fighting first? The Moot! That's where the halflings live. Who are we? Are we at war with anyone currently?
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
The question is...
How may I serve, my masters von Carstein?
Do we want to fight Manfred, or do we want to confederate with him?
Thou darest. Greetings. Thou stand before the rightful elector of Stirland.
He won't confederate with us right now. I think I might just want to kill him, I don't know. I think... okay, so here's the thing, like, realistically, after coming back to life, I think Vlad would probably want to kill Manfred. Let's be honest. Manfred did backstab him, and that's how he ended up dead in the first place, so... yeah, I think we're just going to kill Manfred, because... I say kill him, but, you know, we won't really. But we'll take all of his shit and make sure he's serving us. What's we got?
My sire.
We've got a vampire shadows. We've got a vampire death.
Descendant.
Some of your skills and stuff. Oh dear. Okay, you're just useless basically at this point.
Ready. Dance macabre. I assent.
You can join the army for now, though. Let's have a look at Vlad in general. Let's see. Ah, yes, he does have lore of vampires. Here we go. Invocation of Nehek. Curse from Death. Dance Macabre. Gaze of Nagash. Raise Dead. Raise Dead, very good. And where is it? Wind of Death. That is stupidly good. It is stupidly, stupidly good. We want that. I'm almost tempted to rush for it, actually, with our level ups here. Although it might be better to get Lightning Strike first. I'm not really sure.
The von Carstein.
So, Vlad. What shall we do?
Who calls?
Stirland. You don't have any allies in theory, but I don't know how the Empire really works now with the new patch. It's all a little confusing to me.
Yes.
Got Avaland as well. I think we'll deal with you later. I think I want to just secure Sylvania first. So, I'll have to deal with Templehof as well. I can't remember, actually, what relation they are to each other. Other than they are related. Manfred is the younger of the pair, though. You know, he's the junior. Yeah, I'm thinking what I want to do is why does this look all chaosy? That's weird. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is secure all this, then go bully the dwarves for a bit, just to make sure they're not hanging around in my backyard, so to speak. And then we'll deal with the Empire. That's my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but we'll certainly give it a try. And as far as this is concerned, I think I'm gonna have to go for a cemetery. I don't know. It's tempted to get that because then I can get. Well, I guess no Black Knights, which are. To be fair, actually, Black Knights probably aren't that good because cavalry in general is not very good in this game. I might be better off with this because that they can get me Graveguard. Graveguard with great weapons, crypt horrors and stuff. This is probably this better bet. I think we need a cemetery. I think realistically, we're going to need a cemetery here. For now. I can demolish it later, I mean, to be fair. Probably shouldn't agonize over it too much, because ultimately I can just demolish it and build something else whenever I like, so. Bloodlines. Hello. This is new. Well, new for me, anyway. Alarmian, von Carstein, Blood Dragon, Necroc, and Strigoi. Kind deceptive, no other vampires have infiltrated human society the same way the Larmian Shadowy Sisterhood. The Larmians are the original vampires. Okay. So we can basically awaken vampires of the various bloodlines to service. That's pretty cool. Supreme Wizard, Military Commander, Puppet Master, Master Infiltrator. Bestial Juggernaut.
The world will drown in blood.
The world will drown in blood.
I know my path.
Let's move you to the border there. And hello, there's Manny.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
No, you won't, Manfred, because Vlad's awake and he's pissed at you. So it's time for you to bend the knee, chum. Also, Skull Mountains, because, you know, naturally.
Unstoppable.
And research. Let's have a look. Ooh, hey, the Book of Arkan. It's our buddy Arkan. The Larmian Book of Blood. The Liber Necronomica. Genuaro's Blasphemous Bestiary. I love how all the tech trees in this game are just wildly different for every faction. Also known as the Tome of Bone. I like, that's very catchy. The Tome of Bone. This dread volume, authored by Arkan the Black, is filled with his secrets for instilling vigor and other deathly abilities into zombified and skeletal vessels. So that gives us basic stat buffs for zombies and skeletons. Okay, and then Liber Necronomica. A text of powerful binding and one of the 9 books of Nagash. It contains countless rituals to ensnare wrathful spirits, summon ghoulish creatures, and imbue such fell things with dread power. Minus 20% attrition. Okay. Crypt ghouls, crypt horrors, Cairn wraiths, hex wraiths, Strigoi legacy, crypt ghouls and stuffs. Movement range. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, interesting. Denuaro's Blasphemous Bestiary. Plus 5 leadership for direwolves and fellbats. Brr! Boo! Rubbish. Okay, aside from the fact that it buffs Vargeists a bit and Vargolfs and Terrorgeist, this seems like a really rubbish line to go down. And then the Book of Blood. Said to be transcribed from scrolls of Neferata herself, this grave codex instructs recently side vampires in the art of infiltrating, influencing, and spreading the vampiric curse across the world. We're getting the blood kiss as a result of that. And then growth, income from repression buildings, blood is power, income from cities, vampiric corruption, Hero recruit ranks. More income. More melee attack for Blood Knights. More vampiric corruption. Plus 10 diplomatic relations. This is all basically just seems like useful campaign map stuff. I think I'm gonna. It's between these two for me, really. The Book of Arcane and the Book of Blood. The Bone Tome, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I think the Book of Blood. That seems to me, to my novice eyes, to be the better option to start focusing on early on. So I guess I will take my bats. Oh, what else can I recruit while we're here? Some direwolves, I guess. Ugh, you know, terrible options here. Just awful. What's Manfred got? Oh, he's gonna have that Vargulf, isn't he? He's gonna have that Vargulf.
I thirst.
Well,
we're watching you, scum.
Achilles nipple. 27 months. Where did the time go? If you find out, let me know because I want it back. Cheers for the support, man. Right, I'm going to intern now. This is Mortal Empire, so it's going to take a while, I'm afraid. But, oh well. And yeah, I guess we're just going to have to try and batter Manfred with the army we've got. I'm curious to see what he recruits, if he recruits anything. The fact that my army is like 1/3 Fellbats is very concerning indeed. That's just so bad. Like, you know, you want maybe one unit of Fellbats early on that you can use to just annoy enemy artillery with and stuff like that, but fucking 6 units of Hellbats. Are you having a laugh? Where are these dwarves going? What on earth? That is a lot of factions, yep.
Your kind are a nightmare made flesh, sire. Yoke the power of the dead and you shall be unstoppable.
Yeah, shut up.
King of Darkness.
King of Darkness. Oh, sorry, it was 5 units of Hellbats, not Fellbats, not 6. Okay, I might delay this a turn because what I'm going to do is disband some of these fucking Fellbats. I know you like bats, Vlad, but just there's such a thing as too much. You can have 1 unit of bats. Hey, that's all you get. Alright, skeletons and zombies. Let's go with skellies. They're not as they're not as cheap, but I actually have a fair bit of money to spend right now, so skellies it is. And let's upgrade this. I don't care about its aesthetic. I'm not using 5 units of Fellbats. It's just not happening.
The world will drown in blood.
Some units are just that bad. Right. Vlad's buggered off. I mean, Manfred's buggered off.
Unstoppable.
What's your name? Melissa Rotep. And you must be a Lamian. I can only assume. With a name like that, you must be a, you know, a Kemrian. Not that it says anything here, but, you know. And Emmanuel Posner. Well, decent melee combatant. Decent. Just decent. Not great, just decent.
Flight.
You can go
Strike out.
spy over here. Hinder replenishment? Nah. You can damage a building. Ooh, could you damage the cemetery? That would actually be kind of useful.
The dead shall rise.
Success! Well done! And she levels up as a result of that too, so. What do you want? Replenish troops, specialists, Do I just want to chuck everything into magic for you? Possibly. Try and rush to that purple sun there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, he's going to have to repair that before he can recruit any more units. That's good. Stage 1 of my plan is complete! Oh. Right. I'm just going to ignore these dwarves. Don't know what they're doing. And then turn again, I think?
Champion of the dark.
Yeah. I'll try and make this army work once I've got those skeletons. The main thing that worries me is his Wargulf. That's the one thing that is going to be a pain in the bum to deal with. I'm hoping I can just try and make the rest of the army run away. Although, she's got Spirit Leech. I don't know if that works for particularly well on a Vargulf or not. What are the win conditions when you're playing Mortal Empires anyway? I never paid attention when I was doing that Chaos campaign, because I was just like, whatever, I'm Chaos, I'm just going to go burninate everything until I get bored. But, like, what are our actual victory conditions? I should probably check that, shouldn't I? Hooray. Where does it tell us? I have no missions available. Objectives, here we go. Long campaign victory. Or short campaign victory. The short one is maintain control of 15 provinces. And a province is not just one town, it's like a cluster of towns, so that's quite a lot. Either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Destroy the following faction, the Empire. Very good, so destroying the Empire is a thing that must happen. And we must control Castle Drakenhof and any of the 8 following settlements. Curon, Altdorf, Drakenhof, the Oak of Ages. So that's over here in Britannia. Altdorf. Yep, Drakenhof. The Oak of Ages is down here. Ragliano's all the way down there. Skaven Blight. Kislev. The Hell Pit. Kareza Karak. Karak 8 Peaks. Wow, all the way down there, huh? Black Crag. I mean, I don't have to have all of these, but 8 of them will do. Lamia. Kemri. Idsa. Fucking hell. How far afield does it expect me to go? Although it does give you some options if you decide to do some sort of crazy migration campaign, I suppose. I think for the most part we'll probably just be conquering what the Empire. Which is going to be tricky in a way because that'll put us into conflict with stuff like Chaos as well. So that it could be a tough campaign, honestly. Whole condition, maintain at least 3 stacks of Bellbats, yeah. Can we ally with the Empire? I sincerely doubt it.
Vlad von Carstein.
I can't even, like, enter diplomatic relations with them right now because we've not discovered them on the campaign map yet. As weird as that sounds. Alright, Manfred?
What? My kin. I am pleased thou attendest me.
You're not going to be pleased in a minute, mate. I'm declaring war on you. Tee-hee-hee!
Vlad.
Oh god, he's all bottled up in his town now. That's going to make life harder. Shit. Also, I'm missing a couple of units in my stack here. Let's just hop over the border.
I am going.
And raise some more dead.
All shall perish. Death and destruction.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. What has he got? He's got his stuff here, including the Vargolf. He's got... in the garrison, Crypt Ghouls, Skeleton Spearmen. Skeleton Spearmen have actually surprisingly good melee defense. So do Fellbats, actually, but they're still rubbish. See you, Madman. Well, I've got bot with the battering ram. I think for
I
now,
want their souls.
I'm just gonna continue the siege. They might sally out to attack me, in which case, I'd almost prefer that.
Massacre them.
Oh, I know why I'm missing a I was missing a unit or two there. It's because I forgot to put her back in this army. Oh well.
Bring them death.
There we go, that's what I thought. Okay, let's quick save and give it a bash. How am I going to do this then? Make as much use of the Blood Knights as I can, I suppose, for one thing. And I think maybe try and get Vlad to kill Manfred. Because I suspect Vlad is a better fighter at the start here. Could get Vlad and her to team up on him, although she's probably very squishy. Definitely do some flanking with the direwolves. And yeah, I think just try and shatter their morale. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Assuming they don't have reinforcements coming in at weird angles, in which case I might be able to split them up and destroy them one at a time. Divide and conquer and all that, but I assume they're going to be coming in from the same direction because they're selling out of the city, so... Oh yeah, you're right, we do have Vanguard, don't we? So, yeah, the reinforcements are going to come in there. They're going to be deployed here. So I guess we just try and rush them, I suppose. Gonna make this a very tight, deep formation. The reason for that, so that we can keep everything comfortably within that leadership aura. Blood Knights, the doggies, and then we got the Vargheists. The Vargheists are pretty safe for the most part because the one thing vampire counts really don't have is ranged units. So as long as these guys are flying around, they're virtually untouchable. And there's the stupid bats. Okay. Do we have any access to any magic? Not really. He has Master of Beguilement. That's useful. So we can target an enemy with it. I could put that on... maybe I could put that on the Varghulf. Or I could put it on Manfred.
What?
You don't have any magic yet, because you ain't leveled up at all. So you're virtually useless. So no need to gamble on this. Let's go. Fucking rush them, let's go. Where's Manfred? Fucking get him. Everybody mob Manfred. And you guys can tie that up. Alright, Blood Knights. Doggies. Actually, you know what? We're going to send the doggies the other way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fell bats. What are you doing, Vlad? Oh, he does have some stuff. Invocation of the Heck and Dance Macabre. Alright, you've got Mystifying Miasma. You just hang around here doing your leadership buffs and stuff. I remember Blood Knights. Oh god. That's why I suck with cavalry armies. Poor cavalry, I just forget about them and they die. Guess the bats can try and tie up that. Is Manfred not dead yet? Manfred is not fucking dead yet.
Darkness reigns. I will rule.
Where is he going?
Blood Knights. With haste, swiftly.
Oh, here we go. Here's the duel of the century.
Vlad von Carstein. It shall be done. Vlad's dance. With haste. All shall perish. Order of the Blood Dragon.
Alright, Manfred is
Swiftly.
slowly dying.
For Sylvania.
Let's charge those ghouls. Very ineffectually. Bloody hell.
Blood.
Vampire.
Doggies! Let's get you withdrawing a little bit here.
I am busy.
You can use that on these guys. Oh my god, leave my fucking Blood Knights alone.
Haste.
Jesus! Stop it! Oh my god. Okay, Vlad's in trouble. Can he heal himself?
By Van Hell! On death's wings! Blood!
Please kill Manfred. Ah,
With
crap.
haste!
This is not going well.
Swiftly! With haste!
And
Wounded in the
Vlad's
fighting
down.
carried from the field, sire.
This is the opposite of what I wanted to happen!
Left fighting.
Swiftly. Blood magic. Von Carsteins are the true empress.
Fear us! Swiftly! With haste! Swiftly! With haste!
Oh, look, Manfred's all exposed there.
Must end.
Come on, guys.
Swiftly.
Get the bastard.
Very well.
No, don't go into that crowd there.
Our
Just charge him.
time is now.
I'm in your thrall. We are immortal.
Blood's dance. Strike.
Kill him! Oh, I think we might be able to get him here.
Be thirst.
Vampire. We are the new order.
Right, Manfred's dead.
Swiftly.
We've got him.
Blood's is coast. Give them death.
I know there's a spearman, but... Ah,
With haste.
I need to try and knacker their morale out
Swiftly.
at this point.
Knights to battle.
We're watching you, scum.
With haste.
Just keep cycle charging these guys. It might do the trick, I don't know. Woodlance, thanks for the 22 months.
Life ends.
Warriors are rallying, I suppose that's good.
Water. Ride them down. Swiftly.
Skeleton spearman still got some morale there.
Lead them. Battle calls. With haste.
Your time has come.
Where are you guys?
We are immortal.
You with that. That's lowering their morale a bit. And their health a little bit too.
Swiftly.
Give you a charge as well. Bosh, morale gone.
Give
Right.
us blood. With haste.
Vampire! At once!
Run away, lady!
We hunger. Time to feast. Swiftly.
I think we're still. I think we still might lose this one.
To battle. They shall bleed.
Ah, no, I think we've lost it. We're fucked.
Swiftly. With
God
haste.
damn it!
Swiftly.
There it is. Well, that's a great start to the campaign. Good stuff. Christ. Oh, that stupid Vargulf. If we didn't have that goddamn Vargulf, I would have won that. Well, I don't know what happens next, but this is certainly going to be interesting. I would not be surprised if Templehof now swoops in and just takes over Castle Drakenhof. Which is actually just an arguably even worse situation actually to be in.
Your appointed lord has fallen in battle, sire. A replacement must be chosen to lead what remains of his army.
Well, in that
Let us hope
case,
they don't meet with the same fate.
we'll just have Isabella take over. That makes sense.
Isabella von Carstein.
Whew, dear. Well, what a fine mess I've gotten myself into.
The dead may be summoned to your will, my lord.
I know, you idiot. I just summoned them. Well, Vlad and Manfred just went ahead and killed each other. So they're both out of the campaign for a little while. So Izzy's going to have to clean up the mess, I guess. Seems legit.
Descendant of Batori. I know the way.
And let's recruit some stuff. Fargeists, more skeletons. Let's get some skeletons for now. Just quickly replenish the army as much as we can. I should really turn the advisor off. I really should. You coming to fight me directly? Think so. What's he got? He's got the the fucking Vargulf. No, withdraw. Great camera view there. Great view of the strategic situation. Fantastic. Okay, so that's now cancelled my recruitment, which is very annoying. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that Vargolf either. Like, we don't even have any ranged units we can shoot it with. It's a problem. I can't even recruit Skeleton Spearmen at the minute. It's just, I genuinely don't know how to deal with that thing. It fucking annoys me. And I've lost my Blood Knights too now. Manfred gets a free Blood Goddamn Vargolf, and it's impossible for any of his neighbours to deal with. It's just cheating is what it is. We don't have an ancient armory though. It would get a spearman though.
I thirst.
Speaking of spearman. Yeah, she does have Spirit Leech. I forgot to put it back in the army.
I thirst.
Can you sabotage the cemetery again? Successfully.
We will raid the
Damn.
tombs. Queen of darkness.
She's leveled up. Malkoth's mystifying miasma. Punish troops, spread corruption, blah 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 blah. Smoke and mirrors, enfeebling foe, the withering. The number of pendulum. That's not too bad as spells go, actually, the old pendulum. Yeah, let's just try and make a mage out of you.
Countess of Sylvania.
Well... I genuinely can't tell if Vargeists are actually any good or not. They seemed a bit poor in that last battle. I'm clearly not using them correctly. Let's go for a couple of units of those. It'll take a couple of turns to do. Ah, and she's leveled up as well. Right, let's go for... Soulblight? I think we should go for Soulblight. Or upgrade Spirit Leech. Oh, alright, no, never mind. Overcasting Spirit Leech only gives you extended cast range. Soulblight. End the turn. Is he coming to fight me now? He might be, but he couldn't quite get here. Unless, oh no, is he bringing help? That's what he's doing. You absolute shit. Well, we've got the garrison to help us at least, but... Can we take him? Balance of power seems to think it's slightly in their favor, but the balance of power in this game is frequently just wrong. Just utterly wrong about everything, so... These two guys are going to cause me problems. I don't even know what abilities and stuff Isabella's got, to be fair. Let's quick save and give it a go. Oswald von Messinghoff. Yeah, I don't know how this one's going to go down. Once again, the Vargulf is a huge problem, literally and figuratively speaking. Do I want to castle up at the back here and get my reinforcements, or do I want to rush forward and... No, that'd be silly. I don't know why I would do that. Just give you guys like that. Skeletons in the back here. Dire wolves there. Both of you ladies there.
I am immortal.
She's got Invocation of Dehek and Dance Macabre, just like her husband. Okay.
The living will join us.
And you've got the Mystifying Miasma.
Isabella von Carstein.
Alright. Here come the reinforcements. That's the town garrison. We might be about to lose this campaign if we lose this battle as well. It'll be the shortest Total War campaign I think I've ever played. So... yeah. Okay, Zombros over there. The Crypt Ghouls are a potentially useful unit.
At once.
Fellbats as ever are fucking useless, but hey. And heading towards us, we've got more zombies. The goddamn Vargulf. This asshole. Nice statue. That's very metal.
Isabella von Carstein.
This thing is the problem, basically. With this removed from the equation, we'd already be setting up shop in Castle Drakenhof by now. Well, yeah, I don't know how to tackle this, honestly.
Yes. So be it.
I mean, they are a bit split up right now. I guess maybe that sort of works in our favor a little bit. I don't know what you mean, focus it down. I don't understand the question. Also, these ladies are actually faster than the rest of the army. Today I learned.
Night has fallen. Isabella von Carstein. Your desire?
I suppose popping that on the Vargulf is probably the best idea. On to last for 44 seconds. Right, where am I spearman at? You guys are gonna go gang up on the Vargulf because you're the only thing I've got that actually has a chance of doing any damage to it. Really. I'm gonna try and flank a bit with these crypt ghouls. And pop that on you. And buff. You know what? Just buff yourself. Oh my god, what's happened to their health already? Out you come. No luck being had against the Vargulf whatsoever.
Isabella. Excellent.
Spirit Leech here? That's... We'll try that.
Curse of years. We are the new order. Blood frenzy. Queen of darkness. It is done. Vampire. At once.
Okay, Spirit Leech looks like it might work a bit against the Vargulf, and for its part, it's losing a lot of morale right now.
Surpass Nagash. Your time has come.
The zombies are having it. Replenish hit points. It doesn't revive anyone though. Oh no, it does resurrect dead combatants. Okay. Try it on that unit of zombies there? Is that actually going to work? Or is it too late?
I'm in your throne.
Try that.
Blood magic. I am darkness. Quickly, swiftly. Vampire, I will not sire these. The Von
That's right, the vampire.
Carstein
She's over there.
marks.
See if we can just try and gang up on this guy. I don't know.
Vampire.
Let's go with the spear, but keep trying to kill this thing. I know it's a bit of a desperate effort, but please try. Continue trying to debuff that thing. What the Crypt Ghouls doing? Not too bad. In fact, they're doing very well. Well, those ones not so much, but...
Isabella von Carstein.
Cast that on herself. Okay, this guy's dying. This guy's not having a good time. Kick his ass, ladies. Come on. He's nearly dead. He's dead. Okay, that's a big win for us.
Quickly! Bow before me!
The Vargulf is wavering.
Quickly! Vampire!
Oh, I need some more winds of magic here.
There! Isabella von Carstein! Yes, good!
If we can get rid of this guy, the Ghoul King.
Swiftly! The von Carstein's march! Vampire! Quickly! Bring death!
Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Come on.
If you dare!
Miasma. Do we use the miasma or do we want to wait? How much do we need for this? 8 winds of magic for that bloody thing. Ugh.
What?
I could just go for this on something. Although actually, there's nothing to put it on because all of their stuff has dropped dead. I mean, deader than it was before, and I just totally forgot about my dogs for the entire battle, but I'm sure it won't matter. Same with my Fellbats. Fellbats attack the fucking Vargulf. Do something useful. And he's dead as well. Right, it's just the Vargulf now and it's gone. Right. Holy shit. All right. Well done, Izzy. I really wasn't sure if I was going to win that one or not. Yes, get in. Alright, the question is now, can we counterattack and take advantage of this? Dominate captives. Murder captives. Return captives. We go for that. Alrighty then. That was good. That was very good. What's Templehof up to? Templehof now basically the most powerful faction in this region as a result of this clusterfuck. Oh, oh dear. Okay, cool. Mission issued. Sack or raise a settlement. I don't want to sack Templehof though. I mean, that was called Drakenhof, so that could go fuck itself, that mission. Technology! I'm going to continue down this path. I'm committed to it. I think it's the best option. I really do. Isabella! What do we want to do for you then? Let's see, the hunger. Duration constant self. Oh, this is a passive ability, okay. Invocation of Nehek. That's what she's already got. But we have to take a point in it anyway. The Restless Dead, campaign movement rage. That's also really good to go for. I think I'm just going to quickly grab this. I don't want to go down the rest of this line right now. It's also this and this. But that seems like that's probably really good, actually. Because I'm assuming that means that she'll regen her own health as well. Yeah, there you go. Jennifer has confirmed that. Yeah, it does. It does heal her. I think that's a really good one to go for at the start. So let's grab that. Let's raise dead. There's no dead to raise, crap. She's mustering for some reason. Why are you mustering, madam? Oh, because you're trying to recruit these. Which I'm now going to cancel, because fuck it. I think we need to capitalize on this right now, so... we will auto-resolve that, because it's just the one guy who is now dead. Wonderful. And she's gained some armor. And he's dead. And let's cross the border. Raise some zombies. The main thing is that their Vargulf is now dead. That is the big deal. Unfortunately... oh god, did they upgrade? Because they've got Graveguard now. That's a problem. Crap. Well, yeah, I know, right? 4 Graveguard, that's just, I can't deal with that. She still has a skill point to spend, actually, after that little battle there. Let's go for... that. And you? Okay, what do we want to get? The Penumbral Pendulum? I think I want the Pendulum, yes. Yes, indeed.
I thirst. His lady.
She can be able to get there in one turn, she's not, is she?
All shall perish.
Because I could at least lay siege to the bloody place.
This night.
Or I can try and damage this to stop them recruiting anything new. Give it a try. Oh, damn you, Rise. Why did you have to fail again? If they sally, I will just run away. Let's upgrade that. And that. My plan, we'll need more troops to take Drakenhof in a straight fight, but my plan is to lay siege to it for like 6 or 7 turns until the garrison gets depleted by half, and then probably just auto-resolve it. Because I reckon by that point the balance of power will be totally in my favor. Right, that's what I thought you'd do, so I'm gonna retreat. So you can come fight me now, but you won't have your garrison to back you up. This probably isn't going to work though, is it? Because I could... At this point, yes, I could lay siege to it, but then they're just going to keep sallying against me. Which isn't going to work for me either, really. Unless I can keep them occupied by doing that repeatedly. While I raise another army over here? I don't know. I totally should not have attacked Manfred at the start, should I? And yet here we are. Or at least I shouldn't have fought that battle. I should have just retreated.
Isabella von Carstein.
Never cease.
What?
Critical failure. Fucking brilliant. You useless. You failed 3 40% chances in a row. We're going home. Can't do this right now. We're going to get a bunch of Vargeists, is what we're going to do.
Bow.
Harumph! We do have access to the pendulum spell, at least, though. That's a pretty good. It's not a bad spell because, like, it's one of those spells that does massive amounts of damage, and we've got it really early on. Like, it's no vortex spell, but it's still not bad at this stage. So I guess we're just going to keep fighting backwards and forwards here for a while. Yeah, technically better than Skaven Slaves, but that's about it. Oh, great. That's grand. That's just fantastic. Fuck you too, Sterland. I have gotten myself into a right pickle. Vlad is back. Should we recruit him now? Have 2 armies doing their thing? I might have to be honest. Welcome back, Vlad. At least we can recruit skeletons now with spears. That's something.
Lord of the night, the world will drown in blood.
And these two can fight alongside each other to buff each other, so, you know, things could be worse. Just camp around our town here, and anything that comes at us at this stage I don't think is going to be able to beat us, I hope. Just because it's these two plus the garrison. And waving their swords around. What does them being together actually give us in terms of buffs then? I kind of glazed over that, but because I didn't expect to be recruiting Isabella this early. I really did not expect that at all. I thought we'd just be running around with a single stack with Vlad for like at least the good first like 10-15 turns or so. So I kind of didn't pay it much attention. Hello there. Plus 30 attack for them both. That's pretty good. Definitely beat up Manfred with stats like that. And Manfred will be back now as well, I assume. The haunted mill is complete.
I am Vlad.
I am Vlad. Vlad the Mad Lad. I think more skeletons with spears for you.
Isabella von Carstein.
How's Vlad doing?
Invincible.
Still hasn't leveled up, bless him.
Countess of Silvani.
Do I want to detach her and send her over there to scout a bit? I don't know. She's actually quite useful in the army now. She's got the pendulum spell.
Darkness. Join me.
Let's just sit here and keep recruiting. It's a bit boring, I'm afraid, but gotta build up our strength. Level them on the Moot. It's an idea for sure. I don't know if I want to. What do I want to do with the Moot? Just sack it for now, maybe. Raise it even. I don't know. Because I don't want to actually go fight a war with Stirland right now. That's not something I want to do. I want to go deal with Manfred first. Then we can talk about having a fucking war with Stirland. So yeah, I think it's either sack it or raise it. Just get them to leave us alone for a bit. Oh well. Clearly, yes, I should have, I suppose, at the start of the campaign, just gone straight for Stirland. I did not, however. Because I thought it would be fluffier, basically, to go after Manfred instead. What a mistake.
All shall know me.
What's the garrison in Schwarzhafen right now? Terrible, basically, is the answer. Just garbage.
Devourer of light. King of darkness. Vlad von Carstein.
We don't have anything in the immediate vicinity, so it'll take him more than one turn to get here. So...
Unstoppable.
Descendant of Batur.
Any more dead we can raise this turn? Nope.
The von Carstein. Sleep is for the living.
Move quickly through the
Yeah,
land of the
yeah,
living,
fuck
Dark
off,
Lord.
advisor. I know
The
what
dead
attrition
should
is.
not-
Go away. Ugh. Right.
Isabella von Carstein.
You go join him.
Lord of the dead.
No units available to raise. Even in a separate area here. I guess not. Never mind.
Champion of the dark.
I know the way.
I thirst. No mercy.
God damn it.
All shall perish.
Isabella, come on.
Speak.
There we go.
The world will be mine.
Okay, now we have slightly more of a fighting chance, although it still seems to be somewhat arrayed against us. What have they got? Let's see. Spearmen, swordsmen, unit of halberds, swordsmen, crossbowmen, pistoliers. versus our zombies and skeletons. Not like 90% zombies and skeletons. Plus the 2 units of Vargeists. And these three. These three do count for a lot versus him. The main thing is they don't have a lot of missile units. They've got 3 units of crossbows and some pistoliers. That ain't great for them, to be honest. We'll have a bash at it. I think our 3 vampire leader guys here will make the difference for us. I do believe. I have the. Do I have any bats? I don't think I have any bats, do I? Ironically, the bats might actually be half useful in this battle because I could send them after the crossbowmen. Although the crossbowmen probably just shoot the bats down, so bleh. I've got a unit of dogs I can still use though. Gone are the days of turn 2 Drakenhof. You know what? If I was actually half competent at this game, I probably could have done it, but never mind. Right, where are my reinforcements coming on from? Over here. Okay, good. I'm going to gamble. I'd like a bit more magic than that. Thanks. There we go. Now we're cooking. That's more like it.
Vlad von Carstein.
Actually, because I've got Vanguard deployment, I can put them right back here. Hehe.
I serve my sire.
You guys go form up there. Extra Zombros over here. That's a lot of zombies. Alright, I'm going to try and use the Vargeist a bit more sensibly this time, I hope. I still haven't quite figured how you use them sensibly, to be honest. We've just got a huge blob of stuff, haven't we, really? Oh, hello, Pistoliers. You're going to be able to run away from the Vargeists, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Right. Forget that. What's the speed of these? Speed 95, speed 90. Doggies will catch them.
Lord of the dead. Darkness reigns.
All the dogs are just going to get shot to pieces. Missile cavalry. Are they ever not the most annoying thing in the universe? Just I'm wasting their ammo a bit, I suppose, but... There is one cheesy thing I could do. And I might just do it. Are you morons really going to go straight into my zombies? No, I didn't think so. Do you know what? Fine, shoot the zombies. That's what they're there for. Alternatively, see if it's any good. That was a bit poor, honestly, but okay.
Your desire?
I don't think I should be wasting magic on those guys. Ugh, me sat here with no ranged weapons at all. I'm just gonna sit here and let you kill the zombies. To let you waste jammer on the zombies, it's fine. That's what the zombies are here for. Shoot the zombies. I'll make them dance for you. How about that?
Master of the undead.
Should keep them within the leadership zone. Oh, you shoot the other unit zombies now, eh?
Excellent.
And they're out of ammo. Okay, good. Stage 1 complete.
Von Carstein. No one can stop me. Very well.
The undead hordes. Yeah, definitely better as infantry blobs, that spell, for sure. I'm sure the overcasted version of it is much better as well. Problem with these guys is they've got no goddamn armor. I think that's what makes these guys so shite. They've got no armor.
Isabella von Carstein.
Do you want the invocation of the heck these zombies again? Actually, let's do it on the dogs.
Yes, good.
I will.
Right, so there is a plan here. It's the range on their crossbowmen. Goes up to about there-ish. So,
All shall bow before me. Vlad von Carstein.
Vlad! Vlad, you have a very important role to play in this battle. And it's not what you might think. Alright, Steel Bugova. Cheers for coming along.
With haste, on death.
You can come with him as well. Because you got some good magic
I am
shenanigans.
busy. With haste, on death's wings. With haste.
What's the casting range on this? Okay, get a little bit closer and we can send that down the line. It's not a bad idea.
What do you want? On death's wings. With haste, on death's wings.
When are you going to inevitably start shooting at me?
With haste, on
There we go.
death's wings. With
Oh, you're going to
haste,
attack me with the
on
pistoliers, eh?
death's wings.
That is
With
interesting.
haste, on death's wings. With haste, the world is mine.
Oh, they're not going to last very long at all. Yeah, they're going to run away now. That's good. Okay.
On death's
Have we now
wings.
provoked
With
them into
haste,
attacking us?
on
No, they're
death's
stopping. They're staying
wings.
still.
With haste.
I'm in your thrall.
Oh, don't you dare move like that, you bastards.
Von Carstein.
It's like they knew I was mousing over them with that thing.
On death's wings. Kneel before your master.
Oh, it's a bit wonky, but never mind. It could have been better.
Vlad von Carstein.
Yeah, running away again.
On death's
Is Vlad, like, scary or something? Does he cause terror?
with haste on death's wings. 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 With haste on death's
So now,
with haste
basically what I'm doing is trying to waste all their crossbow ammunition.
with haste on death's wings. With haste.
Typically, I do sometimes do this with, look at them just run away immediately.
On death's
I sometimes do this with,
this world is
with enemy artillery, if it's a scenario where the AI has just brought, like, half a stack of artillery for some weird reason.
with haste.
Okay, that it hasn't really worked out the way I wanted it to, because I didn't manage to waste all of their ammo even slightly.
Vlad von Carstein.
I don't know if they're gonna, are they just gonna YOLO charge me now? What are they doing? I think that's probably what's going to happen now.
Bow before me.
I seem to have managed to provoke the enemy into attacking me. Albeit in a very strange kind of fashion, but...
On death's wings.
So we can get another one of these off.
We are the new order!
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Swiftly! At once! Blood frenzy!
Yeah, sit tight in a nice line for me, would you? What's going on? Oh. Well, that was a character there. I mean, one of my
Crush
characters.
the breathers!
Isabella von Carstein.
I'd want to give a minus melee attack to probably this lot.
For Sylvania.
Kill.
I ascend.
Wonder if that stacks.
Find me
I'm sure we'll
if
find
you
out.
dare.
Hungry for blood.
Right, that's going to cause some morale issues for sure. Doggies doing their thing. We do have some reserve zombies if we need them. Quite a few reserve zombies, actually. Oh my god, these goddamn Vargeist, they're so bad! They're so crap! What are you doing?
Isabella!
What are you doing, Isabella?
Isabella von Carstein!
We'll fight over there.
The living will join us!
We've pretty much run out of magic at this point, which is annoying, but it looks like a bunch of them are running away on the right side. Get a rear charge into them. Yeah, they're running. Some of the units are coming back, though, which is a problem. Okay. Lots of running green dudes. Sadly, not quite enough running green dudes, though.
Vlad von Carstein.
Vlad, kill their general. I don't know why I wasn't telling you to do that sooner, honestly, but whatever. They're about to run it. Run for it. Okay, good.
Isabella von Carstein! Die!
Okay, I think we've got this. It's just their general who's... Oh no, he is routing. Who's not routing then? Those idiots up there. Right. Keep chasing them.
Your time has come!
You can pull back out of combat because you're getting
Vlad
horribly,
von Carstein.
horribly damaged right now.
Attack!
Vargeist, they are so fragile. If a missile unit so much as looks at them, they start dropping out of the sky. It's crazy. It's because they've got no armor. 10 armor, it's pathetic. You'd think someone would be smart enough to just, you know, stick some, you know, breastplates on these things, but I guess not. And you know, this isn't the tabletop where you can make up for having a shite armor save with a bunch of, like, you know, extra wounds and shit like that. Oh my god. Well, this... Can these bastards just please run away?
Isabella von Carstein!
They keep bloody rallying constantly and it's annoying the pants off me.
Yes?
The von Carstein march!
Oh, I clicked on the wrong fucking unit, never mind.
We are immortal! We surpass Nagash!
Face your fate, mortals.
Jesus, you know, if they keep rallying like this, I'm gonna lose. Come on, Vlad, make him run away.
All shall
Do your scary
bow
vampire
before
thing.
me.
Or if someone can finally bloody kill their general over there, holy shit. Maybe the Vargeist can kill him. If he dies, that'll be it.
Death to the living!
Vlad von Carstein.
But apparently my horde of zombies and skeletons are just dancing around him. They're having a little disco dance session here. They're not actually killing the guy. There we go. Bloody finally. Yikes. They are huge losses, but we're vampire cats, so there's more where that came from. Right. Question now is, do we loot and occupy or do we sack? Yeah, we're just murdering the hobbits right now. Raising them as zombie hobbits. Zombits, yeah. We could sack. We'll get less out of that. I mean, we'll get more money, or, you know, more currency out of it, but they'll still have the settlement. I could loot and occupy and then just bugger off, in which case they then have to try and retake it, which will slow them down. And I'll get a little bit of money, extra money, like, income in the meantime. My instinct is telling me I should loot and occupy. So this I will do.
The world will drown in blood.
We can't take on the rest of Stirland right now, though. That is essentially just to slow them down and make them go away for a bit.
Devourer of light.
Countess of
At least we still got one unit of Vargeist, because as shite as they are, they do have a use. So...
Bow before me.
And I am amazed and annoyed that Vlad did not level up from that. I mean, the Gambler's Armor's nice. 10% ward save on an already tanky character, that's pretty good. But, yeah, I'm actually a little bit annoyed he didn't level up from that. She's already level bloody 3! She's doing great. And we have a commandment available because we've got the whole province, which is just the Mootland. It is going to rebel very quickly indeed. Let's go for Evocation of Nagash,
I am Vlad.
because that will allow me to get an extra unit of skeleton warriors. Or not. Oh no, because it'll take effect next turn, won't it? At least the ones I do recruit will maybe have a bonus XP, I don't know. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it! And this is damaged. Do I want to bother repairing it? Sod it, might as well. Alright. This is the part where now Manfred just attacks Schwarzhafen and ruins everything. Yeah, I'm familiar with Vlad's backstory. He did take some killing. And he was buried with the guy still on top of him too. I know, right? We need to get that magic ring back.
Rival power comes to parley.
Oh, you want peace now,
Marking
I
a
suppose.
change in your
Okay,
mutual
sure.
relations. Consider their
I genuinely didn't expect that. Usually the AI just goes into, you know, death or dishonor mode when it when that happens. It's just like, you know, you declare war on them and then, well, I didn't declare war on them, to be fair. They declared war on me, but, you know, usually this happens and it's just like, right, I'm going to fight you until the bitter end, until there's like one peasant left standing, and even then I won't surrender. But that's bought us some time at least, which is good. And funnily enough, weirdly enough, we will probably get a rebellion here, but in a way it's not the worst thing in the world because we can actually probably quite easily squish it. And it'll get Vlad some experience. So, the migration. A great migration comes to our borders demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them into our territory or run them away? Ooh. I wish I could check what my public order was right now before I make this decision, but growth is nice. Recruitment cost is not. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't know.
The population of this place.
Go away. Crypt horrors. Are crypt horrors any good? Can't actually access the thing right now. Not going to build it right now because that'll cost all of my money, but
Isabella.
yeah, this is going to rebel pretty soon.
The von Carstein.
But boom, skeletons.
Queen of darkness.
You move back over here. And how much money have I got left? 2 units of Vargeist and some skeleton spearmen. Ooh, no. Crypt ghouls.
Vlad von Carstein.
And oh, she's leveled up. Okay. More penumbral pendulum, maybe? Increased armor piercing damage. Sure, let's just upgrade the pendulum. And Vlad has finally leveled up. Okay. The hunger for you as well.
All shall know me and tremble. The von Carstein.
Okay. So far, so good. Where is What's-Her-Face? Is she still injured? Yes, she is. Oh, no. She might have just be straight up dead, to be fair. It said wounded, but I think she might be just dead. Also, we've got 3 blood kisses. Which means we could awaken somebody. Which one? Alarmian of von Carstein. Blood Dragon, Necroc, Strigoi. They're all lords, so I can't just slot them into one of my other armies. Leave it alone for now. I don't need another lord. I need just someone I can slot into an army and just punch things. So we're not able to recruit lords normally then? Apparently we can. Are they just better versions of these or what? What's technology doing? One more turn until we get that. That's nice. And then from that we can go Blood is Power or Baleful Rituals. Although I'm starting to really consider branching into this slightly. Just to give our basic units a bit of a boost. Because we're cutting it very close in a lot of these battles.
Vlad von Carstein.
Hello Dave, first time catching stream. Well, hello to you, sir. We're probably not going to be streaming for much longer, to be fair. Actually, I usually stop around between 11 and 12. But, you know, the VODs will be available to watch and stuff like that. But thanks for popping in anyway.
Speak, but know this. I see the daggers hidden behind thine smile.
He's offering me 900 for a peace treaty. Oh, do I take it or not? That is the question. The thing is, he's clearly offering me peace because he doesn't think he can win right now. You know what, honestly? I probably should, but I'm not going to. Going to make life difficult for myself on purpose. Pride is at stake here. It's more important than anything else. Manfred must be destroyed. Well, you know, made to bend the knee. The big thing here is just trying to take Drakenhof. That is going to be hard. Because of its garrison, essentially. 4 units of Graveguard is no fucking joke compared to what I've got. I could be recruiting Graveguard, but I don't have the building I need for it, unfortunately. So, I mean, I could demolish something and then build it. I might have to. I might look into that. I don't know. We'll see. That's potentially an option. I could destroy the building that lets me recruit Vargeists.
Courtesy is a sure sign of good breeding. Welcome.
Do you want Templehof? Military access. Okay. I might be able to confederate with these lads later, so it wouldn't hurt to build up a positive relationship with them. For now. Although right now they're more powerful than I am, so it's going to require some work if I want to confederate with them. Ah, she's back in the line of duty. Excellent. And tech research. Lovely. Okay. Against what's possibly my better judgment, I am going to go for that. The Little Book of Arcane.
Yes.
One more turn, she'll have 2 more units of Vargeists. Just fill up that stack with skeletons completely.
Yes.
You can rejoin your mistress over here.
I am darkness.
Follow again. Flesh Golem. Campaign movement range plus 4%. Nice, nice, not bad.
King of Darkness.
King of Darkness. Chewing the scenery over there, aren't you, Vlad? Right, so yeah, we could destroy this abyssal wood once I finish recruiting the Vargeist, at least. What could we then replace it with? What do I need? I need an ancient armory. I need an ancient armory in order to be able to recruit Graveguard. So I could get rid of the abyssal wood and then build an armory. It's not cheap though, it's 4 grand. And that would give me access to Graveguard, which... Oh, I won't let me see it right now, but...
Descendant of Baturi.
See if we can find him in here somewhere. I hate this stupid encyclopedia thing. I can never find the thing I'm after.
The world will drown in blood.
Help pages. Ugh. Yeah, they are a more traditional faction than Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings are very strange in the way they operate. The vampire counts have a little bit of that undead weirdness going on, but not as much.
You need me?
The von Carstein.
Okay. One more turn. And we'll have the stuff we need to maybe actually make a go of this. Yeah, Tomb King's Light, I suppose, is a fair way of describing him. It's true. What about doing an Outer Worlds run? I'm playing the Outer Worlds in my own time right now, and that is all I care to do with it for the moment. As of this moment in time, I have no interest in recording it or streaming it. I know that I probably should, because, you know, views, clickbait, all that trending nonsense, but nah. I'm being selfish. I want to enjoy it to myself first. Am I liking it? Yeah, I am. It's a good game. It's very good. I haven't been able to play it as much as I'd like. To be honest, I've been playing this more than I've been playing the Outer Worlds, but it's good. but at the same time, I've played so little of it, I can't really give you a fully formed opinion. It's one of those games that you need to put like probably got 100 hours into before you can even come to a serious judgment on it. You know, like when I played like 30 hours of Fallout 4, I thought the game was good. Versus now, where I think the game's just rubbish. We're not out of that honeymoon period yet. But for the moment, I am enjoying it. The only major complaint I honestly have is just the fact that there's no third-person view. And that really irritates me for some reason. It means I basically never get to look at my character unless it's in the inventory screen.
Speak.
It's a bit like playing Daggerfall in that respect, I suppose. Right, I don't think these dwarves want to cause any trouble with me. They're just sort of passing through, and I won't attack them yet. Okay, 3 units of Vargeists. I'm going to get Vargulfs and Vargeists mixed up constantly. Let's get some more wolves, because they're actually genuinely useful. This place is going to rebel. It's going to happen, mostly because of the lack of corruption. That's the biggest problem right now, and low funds. That's it. Right. Okay. Crap.
His lady.
We're going into the negative right now because of army upkeep. Fuck.
World will drown in blood.
All right.
Very well. It is done.
It's time to haul ass over here.
Let us flight.
What do we got waiting for us?
Cease. No. That will stop. Never.
Fuck you, Manfred. Where are you pulling this shit from? I swear to God the AI has cheats even on normal.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
He's even got Black Knights.
No mortal. No.
And then Drakenhof itself has got 4 units of Graveguard and Crypt Ghouls and...
Unstoppable.
You say unstoppable, Vlad, but... the evidence right now is to the contrary, unfortunately, my friend.
Champion of the dark.
I could go one more turn before I start going into debt. But I just don't know how to make this work.
Vlad von Carstein.
Farewell.
Let's hop into their territory a bit.
I am invincible.
Countess of Sylvania.
And see if they come to attack me. That's the best case scenario right now. He takes these 3 armies and he comes to fight me, and I get to fight him in the open field, hopefully win and kill them all, and then I can advance on the castle itself and try and lay siege to it. But that's probably not going to happen. Also, there's going to be a rebellion in the Moot, like, probably in the next couple of turns as well. I didn't expect this to be such a difficult start, I have to admit. But there it is. I wish Templehof could lend me a hand, but just not so much of a hand that they end up taking the castle itself. It looks like maybe they are going to attack me. Okay. Okay. Interesting. At least now we'll get a good look at what's actually in their army. Alright. Vlad versus Manfred 2 Electric Boogaloo. He is coming along, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So they got a few units of Black Knights, which are possibly an issue. They got any Vargeists? They don't have Vargeists. And I've got more. Well, have I got more characters? Yes. Who's this guy? A wizard. Manfred's obviously a spellcaster as well, and then we got this guy who's also a spellcaster. Okay, so we both got wizards on either side. Right. One bonus we do have going for us is that we've got Izzy and Vlad in the same army, so they will be getting that awesome buff they get. There you go, plus 15 to melee defense and melee attack, which is lovely. Which means that they can probably duel some of these motherfuckers to the death and win. Unfortunately, Vlad he's in march stance, so his vigor is going to be tired starting the battle, and if he loses, he doesn't get to run away. They'll all die. But that usually happens anyway with bloody vampire counts because of the way their morale works. Well, we don't have any option but to give this a go. However, do we want to control large army, or do we want to... That's always an option. You can turn that off, and then you force the AI to fight you one stack at a time, effectively. The reinforcements do trickle in as units are destroyed. I think we'd she wouldn't be on the battlefield to start with, no, but we would. I think this buff would still apply. But obviously, there's the downside of not having her on the battlefield to start with, along with her two vampire lady friends there, and the Vargeists. But I'm looking at his stack 1 versus my stack 1. It's not a full stack, so he'd get some of this in with him as well. No, I think we should probably go large army, actually. Alright, anyway, I do desperately need to go to the loo, though, first, so... Quick save. Fight battle. And while the loading screen is doing its thing, I'm going to go for a piss. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Risk magic for more favorable winds. No, I can live with that. So, here's the thing. Where are my reinforcements coming from? They're coming out from here. That's just weird. We could use this terrain piece thing here to our advantage, at least. That's something. Okay. So I'm going to use my Vanguard deployment here to not really Vanguard deploy at all. More like Rearguard deploy. So... all the skeletons gonna go like this. No, like this. Spear guys at the back so I can divert them to attack cavalry when I need to. Zombies, just wherever. I don't know. I don't really care. It could be a little meat shield at the front to eat. I was going to say to eat missiles, but they're not going to have any. Vlad, you go here. And then we start battle. So what I'm thinking is we do have an advantage in this battle because them being vampire counts means they've got no missile troops. Which means our Vargeists are not going to be quite as squishy. Black Knights are going to be an issue. I can already tell. Quite quick, aren't they? But yeah. Speaking of Vargeists. Doggies.
Isabella von Carstein.
Let's have Isabella just hang around with Vlad so I can get them both to double team someone if I need to. The Crypt Ghouls, I only have one unit of them. But I guess they can go there. And Skeleton Spearman over there. And my guys are starting out tired, as I said. Well, to be fair, they're already recovering a bit. We're just going to sit here and wait for the enemy to come to us, if they're going to. Looks like they are, slowly. So even though we started off tired, I don't think it's going to make a difference, because by the time they get here, we should be rested up. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm going to need to try and assassinate Vlad. Sorry, not Vlad. Manfred. God, I always get these two mixed up for some reason, even though... Well, I say Manfred, but he's not here yet. At least, I can't see him anywhere. This guy, though. Hans von Drack. Where is the rest of them? Bostus von Waldenhof. Okay, how about we move this?
Yes?
Around like that.
You dare?
Basically, I just want to use this terrain feature here to effectively just secure a flank for free. I can modify this a little bit here so that I can form a defensive line around the marshy, boggy bit here, so force the enemy to fight me in that, on that flank. To be fair, tar pitting Black Knights... What, tar pitting anything in general is not going to be a problem for this army. We've got a lot of tar pit to work with. And we do have a lot of units of spearmen here, so... I'm hoping that will suffice. I don't think they have nearly as many spearmen. They got some, but not nearly as many, which is good news for our Vargeists. Here come some knights. They're going to go around the back there? Because if they are, we can get the welcoming committee ready for them. Right, you're the one with Pendulum.
Find me.
Melissa is the one with Spirit Leech and Soul Blight. Worth making note of.
Swiftly.
Yeah, they have promptly changed their minds, as you can see. This is clearly not going to be a short battle, is it? Should have put the bloody timer on before we started. The issue I see with this battle, effectively, is that just winning it probably isn't actually good enough. We're probably going to need to actually win it quite well in order to be able to press the advantage properly and, you know, head on to lay siege to Drakenhof. So ideally we need to win this while actually not taking too many casualties, and that's something that's not really in my playbook so far in this campaign, it must be said. So do new guys get added to the unit when you do this? It says they're supposed to be. Resurrects dead combatants. But I suppose none have died in this battle specifically, so it isn't going to work. That's a bit of a waste of magic, never mind. I really should have put the timer on. If they just want to stand there, then, you know. I can't put it on mid-battle, can I? No. I'm gonna have to try and bait them into attacking me. Like, what's gonna happen here? The dogs might be able to lure them out. Good point, yeah. We do have the doggies. The Vargeist... I could try and harry them with the Vargeist, but the Vargeists are actually quite a valuable resource that is incredibly squishy. They're a proper glass cannon, those things. I mean, they're just shite, to be honest, but, you know, at this very early stage... Okay, they're moving again now. Maybe the dogs have somehow managed to make the AI wake up. What is going on over here? Come and do the conga. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. What is this? I should cast a pendulum right down the line like that. Just wipe them all out. Oh, it's funny. That is funny. Little conga line around the back there. Class.
At once.
Right, I can't help but I can't fail to notice that they've also got some Black Knights on that flank as well. So let's send the other spearmen over that way. Oh, my dogs! Ah, run away! Oh dear, should have noticed that a bit sooner. What are they doing? Are they now all panicking and decide to go the other way, or what's happening here? This is so dumb. I love it. So silly.
Vlad von Carstein.
Your desire?
My desire is that, you know what, you don't overcast that, because all it gets you is extra armor piercing damage, and that's one thing we're not in desperate need of against this army. Like, you know. Alright. Black Knights incoming over here. Oh, now the lag begins.
Vlad von Carstein.
Right. The only thing I care about is where their heroes and lords and stuff are at. That's Manfred.
I am darkness. I am pleased.
You
Noble
need
of
to go
the
up here
night.
and maintain the morale up here as well.
Your time has come.
God, I can't see who's who over here. Let's give that a whirl. Okay, that looked pretty effective to me.
Vampire.
How's this going?
Von Carstein.
Oh, we can use the strain ability, can't we? What do we use it on? Where are the crypt ghouls at? There's a unit.
Bring death.
Use that on Manfred.
My has
Come on, Izzy, get stuck in. Is he running away? The little shit's running away, because of course he is.
Vlad von Carstein. With haste.
Blood frenzy.
Spirit Leech.
Die, mortals, die.
End them.
Vampire.
very well.
3, 2, 1. Oh, wrong vampire. Whoops. Have a go with this again.
We are at water.
Right. Fargeists. Now is your time, I think.
Vlad von Carstein.
We still fighting this guy, yeah.
Love eternal!
Living will join us.
Come, please kill this guy.
Vampire!
Where is this bastard? There he is. Okay, we're gonna get him. Let's Spirit Leech, Manfred.
Curse of undeath!
Knock out those characters. It's important, you know. And Vargeist's in the rear. Oh yeah, it's causing them some problems. Cycle charge with Vargeists. Get away from the knights. Fly, my pretties! Fly!
Vlad
Have we
von
killed these guys yet?
Carstein. Bring
There's Manfred.
death.
For Vlad! I will not shy of these.
Kill.
Love eternal!
Love eternal. I love how hammy these guys are. It's glorious. That frame rate drop though.
Blood frenzy!
Mystifying miasma. Let's report this.
We are the new order!
It's that fucking Manfred over there. He does nothing but run away. We just try and get him with massed Vargeist attacks, I don't know.
Isabella von Carstein! Yes!
All shall perish.
Okay, Vargeists, come on. Look at the little shit running away. Maybe these guys can just gang up on him and kill him, I don't know. Oh no, Vlad's getting in there. Vlad has arrived. Vlad is on the scene.
Isabella von Carstein!
Suck it, Manfred.
Bow before me!
Oh, little duel happening over here.
Vampire!
Pyrrhic victory. We done did it. Remaining 0. Problem is, did we win that well enough? Yeah, that little bottleneck by the mound was such a useful thing to have. I just had 2 units of skeleton spearmen there that just kept that entire blob of units occupied the entire time. Using the terrain to your advantage, hooray. Got a big pile of money, which is very useful right now. And XP and stuff as well. Right, unit replenishment we'll take. Unfortunately, I think Vlad always looks unamused. I'm not sure he has use of his facial muscles anymore. How do they still have shit left? Oh, that annoys me. That annoys me. We killed him, and he's still alive. Game, fuck you. Ah! I feel cheated. He should be on cooldown. He should. We killed him. We killed the bastard. He died. Oh well. I don't know. We'll see what happens in a second. It might have just needed to refresh slightly. Nagash has been gone from the world for centuries, yet his legacy persists, and now a humble warlock approaches, wishing to sell 2 artifacts and to contain the great necromancer's spirit. Trust no one. Pay the mortal. Oh, I can't afford that right now, but that would be really useful. Slay the fool. And we got minus 50% attrition. Suffered from vampiric territory attrition for defeating Manfred, and that's completely useless to us because we are vampires. Haha! Book of Arcane researched. Imminent rebellion. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
The world will drown in blood.
Crypt horrors.
Cower before me.
Now you see the problem here. I don't know if this is enough to still take it. Melissa here is leveled up, which is nice. Never did get around to casting Soul Blight, mostly because she was spending all that energy on Spirit Leech. For now, I think what I'm actually going to do is go for replenish troops, because more replenishment right now it would be really good. Because if we had like crazy, really good replenishment rate, all our units would be back up to full practically at this point, and it being a Pyrrhic victory would not matter in the slightest. So, well, actually, I don't know, because we're technically we're over the line right now. We're in enemy territory, but so anyway, let's have a look at this. Yeah, Manfred's still alive somehow. That's bullshit, but fine. Whatever.
His impudence. Do not mock me.
Never.
So yeah, do you know what? Even after that, I don't think we can. Let's quick save it.
shall know me.
Did Templehof damage the garrison? Oh, they did,
I
didn't
will
they?
teach you the meaning of respect.
Garrison is just mean, though. It's just too fucking good.
They will know on death. Massacre them.
Okay, yeah, they're bringing out the garrison for this fight. I'd definitely rather fight the garrison in an open field given the chance. Because then I don't have towers and shit shooting at me. It's tricky. The Grave Guard are going to be an issue. Although, I don't know, if we can get them lined up and we hit them with an overcharged pendulum, that could do a lot of damage to them. Because, yeah, they're sure they've got armor, but the pendulum is armor piercing. So we could get lucky with that. Yeah, it's not exactly Chosen, is it? You know, this isn't exactly Chosen we're looking at right here, or fucking Phoenix Guard. But yeah, it's just tricky because of how unbelievably poor my own army is. And I mean, look at Vlad's stack; it's like everything in there is at 50%. Isabella, admittedly, has got the good stuff, but the Crypt Horrors might be able to deal with them. Because these guys are not anti-large. I mean, the Crypt... So, unfortunately, there's 5 units of Grave Guard and only 1 unit of Crypt Horrors, so... I mean, there's a limit to what they can do, but still, it's an option. Don't send the Crypt Ghouls against them. They're weak against armor. Pendulum them and then maybe get a rear charge in with the Crypt Horrors somehow. That might work, I don't know. Well, let's find out. The one thing I do have going for me is that Isabella and Vlad are just... They're great character snipers. I can just send those two to go tag team against any of these guys and just quite quickly knock them out, so... That's probably my strategy as usual, basically, just to kill the enemy leaders. Benefit playing on normal difficulties that actually will make a difference against the enemy army. If I was playing on a harder difficulty than that, the AI would make up for it with cheats. But on normal, it helps. And Manfred is already significantly wounded as well, so he's practically an easy kill. He should be fucking dead, but whatever. Okay, once again, I'm going to rearguard deploy, not vanguard deploy. It's not bad starting wins the magic either.
Vlad von Carstein.
Okay. You, right flank. You, left flank. Isabella, go stand next to Vlad. Crypt Ghouls. You know what? I'm actually going to have you blob up in the middle. And my Crypt Horrors. You can chill out there for now. Spare zombies over here. Doggies over here. Doggies are practically useless, although I might be able to use them to bait them into attacking me like last time. They do have their own Vargeist now. That's worth mentioning. There's the Crypt Horrors, in case you were curious what they look like. Horrifying is the answer. All right.
Vlad von Carstein, it shall be so.
You two are going to kill a lot of characters today if all goes according to plan. No, I can't heal them until before they get to me. I can only heal, like, restore casualties that were taken during the battle. Right, you guys coming over here, or...? Commence operation, release the hounds. Can't actually see a lot of them right now because this hill is in the way. But they're over here, all right. Come on, come at me, bro. Come and attack me. Oh, thanks for the raid there, Frayne. Spooktober over October, yeah. October, I'll have to just do that next year, I guess. I just don't want to play greenskins in this game, man. Don't wanna. I'm attacking them, so the chances are I might have to march right up to them this time, but I'm just kind of... You know how the AI can be sometimes. If you just provoke them into coming at you, they will do it. Oi, look at my dogs running around in front of you. Hee hee. You gotta charge your zombies in the face. And then run away. Oh god, they're just gonna kill my dogs, aren't they? I don't know what magic he just did then, but it's kind of wrecked me. Oh, they were fairly bloody expendable in the first place. Yeah, they're not interested. They're just gonna sit put. Alright, that's fine, I guess. On the bright side, they're on the lower end of a slope. It's a bit of a shallow slope, but still.
Vlad von Carstein, it shall be done.
Yeah, I'll have to wait for the greenskin overhaul. Pretty much. Look at this noseless wonder here. Vostus von Waldenhof. Does he actually have horns growing out of his back, or do you just attach those to his armor? We may never know. Oh no, guys, they have fell bats. We're doomed. Let's speed things up a bit here. So I guess that's Drakenhof over there, right? Looks a bit small. Mind you, these Total Warhammer maps don't make any goddamn sense, so... Why are these zombies so slow? Because they're zombies, I suppose, is probably the answer, but, you know. Okay, once again, there's a little terrain piece here we might be able to make use of. There's the grave guard. Problem-causing bastards. There's more of them. He spread them out. He hasn't put them all next to each other. So I can't hit them all with one spell. I know, Manfred. I always found Manfred's outfit to look a bit dumb, to be honest. I don't know who he's fooling with that, it just looks daft. Isabella and Vlad definitely have the better fashion sense. Man, they're just going to sit here and do nothing until I'm like 5 feet away from them. This is like Rome Total War AI. At least to get a good look of everything they've got now. So they've got the Black Knights out there on the flank, Fargeists, Fellbats, Fargeists, Black Knights again. And then Hans von Drack in the middle there, Rudy Bachmann. Hi, Rudy. What are you? You're a wizard. You're a death wizard, okay. Let's hope she doesn't have access to the purple sun somehow already. So you're healing him, but to no avail right now. That is not really going to help you at all. You're just wasting magic there, my friend. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to move there. Vlad and Isabella are going to go hit up this flank here, because then they can charge directly into Manfred, who has healed himself by this point, by the way. But still, he's just sort of hanging out there on the flank, making himself nice and vulnerable. And he is the enemy general, I think. Right now, he's got the star logo, which usually means it's the general. Or maybe that's just saying he's a wizard, I don't know. A lot of the units are drained. Yeah, but look at mine, man. Oh, I see what you mean. Drained as in, yeah, okay. Well, that makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it? Some of these guys must have been on force march. Interesting. I hadn't noticed that. That's a good spot.
Vlad von Carstein. It is done.
I really cannot provoke them, can I? They're just not going for it.
Master of the undead. I will.
Vampire! Crush the breather!
Or I tell you what will make them go for it. I bet a penumbral pendulum will sort them out. Oh, are they moving now? Are they sending in some fellbats? Well, I mean, okay, I guess. That's done some damage. Really? They're still not going for it even after hitting them with that? I'm a little surprised. Their bats are fleeing. Well, they were fleeing. Now they're not. And are those... No, they're staying where they are.
I'm in your thrall! Noble of the night! Vampire!
Alright.
Bow before me. All
Get him.
shall perish. Kill!
Right, I need to try and remember where the Graveguard are. There's some of them. Honestly, in a way, the fact that they split the Graveguard up a bit only helps my Crypt Horrors.
The von Carstein's march! Find me if you dare!
Right.
We are the new Lord!
Good stuff. How are you guys doing? Is Manfred dead yet? For fuck's sake, guys! You need to go kill Manfred! Oh, these Knights here are a bit of a problem, aren't they? Let's send you some help. Please kill him.
Mine. Yes.
Wonderful!
You are not killing him as fast as I would like. are you guys doing? Not a lot right now, it feels like. Ugh, just need a bit more winter magic. Just a little more. The far guy's getting mullered right now. This is not going according to plan. Manfred still isn't fucking dying.
Vlad von Carstein!
Have you killed Manfred yet?
Your desire, it is done.
Can't honestly tell.
Swiftly.
My assumption would be he's run off again. Yeah, there he is. He's over there.
One death for all.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You're stuck there now, aren't you?
Swiftly.
Oh, he's coming over to us, apparently.
For Sylvania.
Vlad von Carstein!
The living will join us. Curse of years.
This doesn't seem to be going terrifically amazingly, but then again, I don't know, actually. It's becoming a little bit difficult to judge.
Swiftly. At once.
Vlad von Carstein!
Spirit Leech. Still haven't killed any of these enemy characters. Really need to.
Countess.
Can you two please try and get out of this combat? You're being tar-pitted like a pair of chumps right now. Oh, I think Manfred might be able to cop it. You know what? He's copped it because he ran out of morale. That'll be what did him in.
Your time has come. Swiftly. End them.
Kill!
Isabella von Carstein.
Vlad
Oh
von
gosh, I feel like I'm this close to losing.
I am busy. All shall bow before me. On death's wings! With haste! Very well.
Vampire. Your desire?
is this guy.
End them!
This world is mine.
I will quickly die!
Come on, we need to kill this bastard.
Vlad von Carstein.
Vlad, would you stop fucking around?
Wings. With
I
haste,
know those Vargeists are making life a bit of a pain right now,
death's
but
wings. With haste on death's wings.
Yes! Isabella von Carstein!
I think we've done it. Oh! Yeah, the power bar can be very wonky in this game indeed, yeah. You don't trust it. I've had games that were just total massacres for me against the enemy. Like, I just massacred the enemy, but the power bar said that it wasn't in my favor. The balance of power bar is bullshit half the time. Yeah, monster units, it just doesn't know how to deal with them at all. Like, if you've got particularly a lizard man army with a lot of dinosaurs in it, it consistently underestimates the dinosaurs in the balance of power. And it can overestimate the importance of missile units as well. Yeah, that was kind of painful, but we did win. But I don't know if this is really gonna... I don't think this is really gonna work for us, in honesty.
I never tire.
Their garrison is battered. Hit points plus 5%. Leadership plus 1 when fighting against vampire counts. Hey. Hans von Drakenhof are both straight up dead. That's good news.
King of darkness.
We do have an imminent rebellion over in the Moot, but whatever.
His lady.
Lord of the night. Vlad von Carstein.
Right. Yeah, I'll take zombies over bats any day.
Join me for dinner.
Right.
All shall perish.
Continue siege.
Isabella
You go join in.
moving.
Blood.
Auto resolve. Decisive victory. Get fucked. Subjugate. Absolutely not. We will be occupying it because I don't want to damage the settlement. Vampire counts are destroyed. Great success, everybody. We did it. Now look at our income. Oh, happy glorious day.
Shall know me and tremble.
Alright, Vlad, you've got 2 skill points to spend now. Nice. Restless Dead, Undying Horde.
Queen of darkness.
Isabella. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we have choices. I think I want to go Curse of Undeath. Yeah, I know Raise Dead's good too. Ah, and you've leveled up too. You! At the rank of penumbral pendulum. No, you know what? More replenish troops. Replenishment is so important in this game. It's so important.
Cower before me.
Swiftly.
Okay, we have an imminent rebellion. We could... It's going to happen whether we tax them or not. So let's have a look at Drakenhof. What have we got to work with here? We've got a barrow. We've got a gibbet. We've got tarnished gold mine. We've got defiled cairn, which gives us black knights. Don't know how useful black knights honestly are, because, you know, I mean, to be fair, they didn't seem to do a great deal for the enemy, did they? Those black knights. They really just kind of... I mean, if we upgrade, you can get lances and barding for them, which is probably a lot better. And then eventually the black coach. I have no idea if the black coach is any good. But they were a bit shite for the enemy, to be fair. But then again, maybe it's just because the AI was using them terribly. Because what I'm thinking is I'd actually quite like to demolish that. See, because from here on out, I'm going to be either fighting Tempelhof, which I'd rather not do, but I might have to, just because they're actually more powerful than me. There's the dwarves. And there's the Empire. The Empire will be able to deal with with Black Knights very easily, because they have tons of dudes with halberds and spears all the time. Yeah, Blood Knights are much, much better. But unfortunately, I had one unit of Blood Knights and they're all dead due to my own mistakes. Because what I could do is I could demolish this and I could build for 4 grand. I'd have to save up for it a bit, but I could build the building. I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna have to stop this. I'm gonna stop the stream very soon anyway, because we're half past midnight already. Well into the witching hour. But I could build a building that allows me to get Graveguard. And Graveguard would be a really nice upgrade. I feel like Graveguard would be more useful to me than Black Knights, personally, but... yeah, exactly. Replace the skeletons with Graveguard. I think if you do that, you've actually got something that approaching a competent army. Because the Empire... they are going to be upgrading their forces really fast. Based on my experience playing the Chaos campaign fairly recently, it does not take long for the Empire to start fielding some really nasty units at you. So, yeah. Zombies just type it. See, the problem with this game, and it's a Total War game problem in general, is that you only ever have 20 slots to work with for an army. Yeah, in stark contrast to the way the tabletop game is balanced. You have points, and you can include as many units in your army as you want, but you've got to spend points on them. And some units cost more than others. In this game, everyone gets a stack of 20. No more than that. So... you can quite conceivably get like a stack of 20 dinosaurs versus a stack of 20 Skaven slaves, and it's not even remotely fair. which means basically the 20 unit limit in this game, it encourages you to basically find the most OP elite units you can and fill entire stacks with them. Because if you can only have 20 units of any kind in an army, it might as well be the best units possible, right? If there was no limit on how many units you could put in an army, you actually would bother to use things like zombies. You know, when you get getting into the later game where you've got access to better units. It's a thing that I have... It's always been an issue in Total War games, and yet only in this game have I really noticed it in a big way, purely because this game is based on a tabletop game where it works very differently. Look at all the skulls. Okay, well, anyway. I shall have to deal with that imminent rebellion next time, but, folks, this has been very enjoyable. I definitely think I'm going to settle in for this as my next sort of streaming / off-camera campaign for a bit. Because so far I've really enjoyed it, even though my mistakes made it a much harder road than it should have been. I have enjoyed it a great deal. Those were some fun battles. It's nice when the game actually challenges you, it has to be said. If we were playing Rome Total War right now, I'd just be steamrolling the AI for the entire stream, and that's not fun. That's why I stopped streaming Resurrecting, to be honest with you. It's just because I got bored of the AI being so brain dead and easy to exploit. So, anyway, there was your spooky vampire count stream, everybody. We will probably continue with it later, but for now, I must leave you. On Wednesday, I'll be streaming again, and same time as usual. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be finishing Amnesia: The Dark Descent, because it's not quite Halloween, but it's a day before, and that's as close as I can get with the schedule, because I can't do Thursday. So on Wednesday, we will be hopefully finishing Amnesia, because I believe we got to the halfway point when I played it last time. So I think for Halloween, it would be fun to just finish that off. Because I've never finished Amnesia before, ever. It would be a fun thing to do on Halloween. So I think that's what we're going to do on Wednesday. And yeah. And then on Friday, it'll be Fallout New Vegas again, as usual. Fallout Friday. It's a thing now. And I have been thoroughly enjoying New Vegas. I really have. The Inheritance is what I've been doing currently with it, if you've not been keeping up, which is the Some Guy 2000 mod, and it is just really good. In that classic Some Guy 2000 way of, oh, I'm gonna just like throw 10 dozen invisible Nightkin super mutants at you. Or, oh, in the next dungeon, oh, right, okay, I'm going to throw literally hundreds of ghouls at you, and that's not an exaggeration, it probably was hundreds. The game actually crashed at one point because so many ghouls had spawned. It was unbelievable. If you've not watched the VOD for that yet, I'm going to, after the stream is done, I'm going to make sure it exports over to YouTube. But yeah, NVAC was constantly going off in the top corner, stopping the game from crashing while all that was happening. And even with NVAC, it did actually crash to desktop once. In the process of doing it all, it was goddamn funny, but yeah, I've been enjoying that a great deal. New Vegas is a good game. It's such a good game. It's got one, you know, the Outer Worlds is fun, but what New Vegas has got going for it for me is just the tons of mods for it that are available currently. And that's an interesting question to me as well with the Outer Worlds: is are they going to provide modding tools for it or anything like that at some point? Because like, it's not, the Outer Worlds seems like a good game so far, but it's not going to have the longevity that New Vegas had if they don't provide some sort of modding tools for it. So I don't know what their policy on that, if they've said anything about it or not, but that'll be an interesting thing to see going forward, is if they actually allow people to mod the game. Anyway. So, that's it, folks. Let's see if there's no way we can go raid. Kilgar might be streaming about now, depending on what day it is. Raid. Kilgar might Echo. No, Kilgar's not live, but Catstrader is, and Catstrader is a very long-time subscriber of this channel. In fact, he's been subscribed to me since I became a Twitch partner. He is a flight sim streamer, so you may not necessarily be interested. But give him a chance, actually, because he's a nerd like the rest of us. He plays RPGs and WoW and all the rest of it. He watches a lot of my videos and stuff. He likes his Skyrim, he likes his Morrowind, etc., etc. But he is a flight sim streamer. But he makes it fun. I don't do any flight simming myself these days because it's just too damn expensive. And I don't have the patience to relearn all the stuff you need to do it. But what I do instead is I just watch Cat stream it instead, so I don't have to play it. So he's just taking off in some sort of small propeller aeroplane right now. So I'm going to go watch him. And I think we'll raid him while we're at it too. So, Cat's a good, cool dude though. Boosh, there we go. All right, folks. I'll see you on Wednesday for Amnesia. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week if you can. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Toodaloo!